What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. Awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day, or not, depending on where you're at, but I hope it is awesome. And yes, we are back at it today, talking about the XRP Community Day that's going to be on X. And yes, I'm starting a little bit early because I realized this is starting right at 7 o'clock, and I didn't want to leave it lingering out there. So I'm going to make sure that we're actually on time and we're ready to rock and roll. So I hope everyone's having a fantastic day and or morning, depending on where you're at. But Billion Right, thanks so much. Good morning to you. Got my coffee. I got my coffee too. I am lagging just a little bit today. What's his name? Thanks so much for becoming a member of the A-Team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Thank you very, very much. But yeah, we're excited for today. As you guys can see right here, I have had this pulled up here. Let me do this. Let's actually share the screen here. So you're going to see that we are at a community day event here. So it said set your reminder here. Brad Garlinghouse is going to be speaking, and there's basically a whole nother it'll be interesting to sort of see what this day tells. I don't know what it's going to be, but I mean, the markets are looking pretty good today. We can actually go here and go boom, and now you can sort of see the markets are doing good. XRP up 7.46% in the last 24 hours. This thing is actually performing really, really well. Maybe XRP event today is the day. I don't know. But definitely something that's exciting. I will say is that we're up already. What is it? 7.74%. We're actually up higher than that. So Seiko Hunt, what's up, buddy? In the house here. Good to see you, Seiko. Hope all is well with you. Let's go here. Let's bring this over. Let's go like this. Boom. All right, we're ready to rock and roll, dude. We're ready to rock and roll. Ripple Space is going to be live on YouTube, or sorry, it's going to be live on X. We can start listening right now and actually get into the room here. So as you guys can see, we're actually in the room. Let me share my screen here. Present. Let's see. Let's do Chrome tab. We're going to do this one right here. There you go. And now we'll hopefully be able to hear him speak. It is a recorded space, so let me present this again. It is a recorded space, so anyone that has missed this will be able to come back and actually see it and or hear it. So that's positive. So yeah, you got all these things over here. Let's go. Yeah, howdy, what's going on, guys? Golf and Rob, what's going on? What's going on? Good to see you guys. Dude, I'm so late to this. I woke up so late. Not even gonna lie, dude. I was like rushing around trying to my alarm didn't go off. I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I gotta run down to get my coffee. I gotta get ready. Man, you're always great content. Learn a lot every time. Zer, thanks so much. Appreciate that a ton, dude. What's up, Deb? What's up, Dominique? Good to see you guys. We've got Bugstown in the house here. California XRP. Turbo, what's going on, man? Hybrid. I said hybrid. Butterfly, what's going on? Good morning to you. MK2000, what's up, buddy? Leonard. Alfredo. Yeah, good to see you guys. So yeah, it'll be this will be a very interesting to sort of see what they say here. You can see the speakers are already ready. We got Ripple up here. We got Brad Garlinghouse. We got Marcus. Got XRP. Looks like XRPL community is what that says. So that's kind of legit. All right, let me get this on X here, Twitter.
We'll be starting in just a minute. Excited for the XRP Community Day, all.
Hopefully you guys all heard him. Did you guys all hear him speak? Give me a thumbs up if you heard him speak. I love listening to you while I scan my charts. Top tier. Heck yeah, dude. Hopefully you heard Marcus speak right there and everything's working good. Good morning. Good morning to you, Cody. Good morning to you, Cody. Hope you're having a good day too. Yes. Okay, cool. You heard him. That's awesome. Glad that we're ready to rock and roll then. Let's see here. Let's go. Boom.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Well, don't take
I'm Marcus Infanger, Senior Vice President of RippleX, and it's a real privilege for me here today to welcome you all to the very first XRP Community Day hosted on X. To provide some context up front, This is going to be really a global virtual event with the purpose of celebrating the continued innovation, utility, and growth across the XRP Ledger ecosystem, and above all, to showcase and recognize the awesomeness of this entire community. So in a nutshell, this is really about bringing together those of us already contributing to the XRPL in one way or another, but also welcoming the broader crypto community to learn more about XRP's impact and discover how you can get involved in this growing, exciting blockchain ecosystem. In terms of logistics, we wanted to make the event accessible to a global audience, so we've aimed to spread several sessions across the EMEA, Americas, and APAC time zones. So get ready for the next few hours, stack up on drinks and snacks as we'll tour around the globe to cover key topics, including things like cross-chain innovation, institutional DeFi adoption, XRPL ecosystem growth and roadmap, Ripple's priorities for blockchain innovation this year, or the future of crypto regulations. Lastly, I'm particularly excited that we have some great members from the community, such as Axelar, First Ledger, OpenEden, Archax, Peersys, Sologenic, and many more lined up to share their thoughts, insights, and ideas here today. On that note, I have now the great pleasure of handing over to Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and the president of XRPL Commons, David Bichiri, who are going to kick things off with a look at recent XRPL milestones, Ripple's role in the community, and also the launch of the RLUSD stablecoin. Over to you, Brad and David.
Hello, this is David speaking. Hi, Brad.
Hi, David. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I'm calling in from London today. Where are you?
I am in sunny California. I mean, sunny Florida. And it actually is a sunny day in Florida today for those that are down this way. And by the way, Marcus, thank you for teeing everything up and being a key organizer behind this.
Fantastic to get this conversation started. We had a previous conversation last year. It was at the Paris Blockchain Week in April. So not that long ago, but it really feels that so much has happened. So how about we start with maybe doing a recap of 2024? What are the key moments that stand out for you as the CEO of Ripple?
Well, certainly. I mean, 2024, I think, I've been at Ripple almost 10 years now, and I think 2024 will certainly stand out as one of the most monumental for a bunch of reasons. I think it would be a mistake to not start and acknowledge the recent U.S. election, and of course the appointees that came from that election. And sorry, there's some noise going on here in the background. Sorry. So anyway, so I think so. Trump winning the election, whatever you think about his personal politics, for crypto and the crypto industry, it is certainly profound. I think his choice around nominations as the Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, is just an all-star of a human being, a brilliant man, and certainly a guy who has leaned into innovation throughout his career. Appointing Paul Atkins as head of the SEC, I think Paul has so far, he hasn't been confirmed yet. He hasn't commented much, but I think many people who know him and have known his points of view about the cases the SEC has brought against Ripple and others, that I think it really will be a sea change. What I think truly, I feel like, has been an unlawful war on crypto. I doubt there will be accountability for some of that, but I can always be hopeful. I will just say, as a random comment on this, I was in Washington for the inauguration, as some people saw, and I went to the crypto ball. And one of the people that was at the crypto ball was Bill Hinman. And I thought, okay, wait, this is the guy who architected the war on crypto, and he's at the crypto ball. I was quite startled by it. But look, there was an uneven playing field, and that has been reset. There is being reset in real time. And I think, seeing XRP back in the top 3 in terms of market cap certainly is a manifestation of that. But many on this call will recall that at one point XRP was the second most valuable, and so it's frustrating to look back and to see how the SEC manipulated those outcomes. But I think that's behind us, and so if I'm recapping 2024, I'll start with that's a really big shift. a couple others that I'll just highlight that I'm very excited about and maybe gets under reported on or less attention. The AMM, the automated market maker on the XRPL, went live in 2024, and it has now done over $1 billion in swap volume. Just this year, it's averaging about $17 million per day. So it's done this year in just January, it's done over $400 million. So I think having an efficient AMM on XRPL, I think is a really big deal to make the embedded deck successful. Other things, Ripple, I'll just comment real quickly. We obviously launched Ripple RLUSD right at the end of the year. It's still early days, but very excited about. We've talked publicly about some of the reasons why we did that. The Ripple custody group has signed some. We signed HSBC last year. You're seeing, and I think people still undercount how the headwinds are shifting to tailwinds when you see the HSBCs of the world acknowledging that they need a solution around custody even for their customers as well. And the last thing I'll comment on that I think was a big deal for the XRP community in 2024 is getting the ETF filings. You saw Bitwise, WisdomTree, Canary, 21 Shares, new ones from CoinShares, ProShare. It just, again, back to the winds have changed. I think some people probably saw there's a JP Morgan report suggesting that with the XRP ETFs, once they're live, that we'll see somewhere around $8 billion of capital inflows. And I'm an optimist. I admit that served me well in life, and I think in some ways we may exceed that handily as we look at what happens in 2024. So I will stop there as a recap, and back over to you, David.
Definitely a good overview of 2024. So I think everyone feels the change in vibe for the crypto space in general, and blockchain applications seem to have a new future in front of them. Do you think it only applies to the US, or do you think that's something that's global?
Oh, look, all of these technologies are inherently global in some way. And so certainly as I think about Ripple's mandate, and I've said publicly before, during the SEC lawsuit, the vast majority of our hiring was non-US. I've shared that over 90% of our customers signed over the last 4 years are non-US. I do think there'll be a shift back. The United States economy is the largest in the world. It's about 22% of global GDP. And when you unlock it's kind of awakening a sleeping giant. If the U.S. economy does start to lean in, and you see major institutions start to lean into crypto, I think we are still underappreciating how strong those tailwinds will become.
Yeah, and I would say from XRPL Commons is operating from France, and I would say for a while we had the feeling that we had a head start before the US in Europe because we had more clarity on the regulation. But it seems that everyone's getting a whip behind their back to move forward faster. And I think the race for innovation is on, and it's a really positive sign for everyone. I'm very excited about that. Now, a lot of countries, maybe not a lot, but some countries are talking about a strategic crypto reserve. And you being at the front line and talking to the president and the new administration about all crypto matters.
Yes, William.
What do you think about a strategic crypto reserve for the US? And how do you see that unfold?
Yeah. So first of all, thank you for asking. I could, humorously pretend I didn't even know this was a topic in the crypto land after this weekend's drama. But look, I'll start by just saying I have spoken directly with the president on some of these things, and it's very clear to me that the president is committed. He understands the value of these technologies. He wants to be the crypto president of the United States. And I think, one of their clear priorities is to undo some of the harmful things the prior administration was doing. You've already seen the kind of rescinding of what's called SAB 121, which is about banks being able to custody crypto. That's a very big deal. I think the momentum, is already there in week one, and I'm optimistic about what we're going to see ahead. On the strategic reserve question specifically, look, there's almost two questions to think about. One, does it make sense for the U.S. to have a strategic reserve around crypto. And I think that I'm going to leave to the politicians and our elected officials to make a decision on.
Fair enough.
If we want to maximize the likelihood of that, I think we want to have as much support for that. And by the way, this idea that somehow I was campaigning against a strategic reserve of crypto or even Bitcoin alone is just false. It's just patently false.
Mhm.
I think if the US decides to do this, let's maximize what it means for crypto at large. I think this administration, whatever you may think of their particular policies, they have demonstrated repeatedly they are America first. They want to put US technologies first. They want to put US companies first, particularly given how US companies have been penalized over the last 4 years. I think they're signaling they want to help those companies. And so, look, it's frustrating to see the tribalism kind of come to the fore over this past weekend.
You're talking about Bitcoiners.
I think if a crypto strategic reserve exists, I think it only makes sense to diversify beyond just one asset. But look, I have said, and as I tweeted yesterday, I think we should advocate, broadly for the industry. XRP is one of those, as it is inherently global, but there are obviously individual companies around the world that are building on the ledger using XRP, and I think that's frankly why we're having an event like today. So, I mean, the last thing I'll say about this is, it's interesting to me that a small country like Bhutan has already launched a crypto strategic reserve, and out of the gate, they created a basket. And that wasn't that to me. It's just like, yeah, that makes sense. If you want to diversify risk, any financial advisor would tell you, holding different, kind of a basket of assets is going to reduce risk and makes good sense. And again, from my point of view, if we want to maximize the likelihood of it passing through Congress and getting the president's support, I think it only makes sense to be aware of his politics and the things that he prioritizes. But hopefully we don't spend another round of fighting about that one. I hope my tweet yesterday kind of summarizes how I feel about it.
Yeah, I think I was keeping these for later questions, but I think maximalism and tribalism is probably the last barrier for the whole crypto space to emerge. And we've been working really hard. I know there are some initiatives that we can mention: the Direct Alliance that brought together XRP Ledger community, but also
that was Brad
Algorand,
read it.
XRP Labs. I mean, many actors, technical actors, came together to work on solutions that will benefit users.
Right now, Hunter.
And that's the way forward. And clearly, you've been advocating for that. So, thank you for your leadership on that part. But also, everyone in the community needs to understand either everyone makes it or no one will make it. I think that's a strong statement you made.
Yeah, thank you, David. I do appreciate that, and I think all of us can play a role in helping crypto be successful. I think that some of the rhetoric I heard over the weekend felt very much like 2017 and a lot of misinformation.
For sure.
In my opinion, with malintent. Like, it wasn't accidental misinformation. It's actually, highlighting fake sources and just having this very zero-sum game attitude. I grew up professionally in Silicon Valley, and I think Silicon Valley, more than any other place, was about, how do we expand the pie? It's not about, okay, am I going to get a little bit larger piece of the pie? In contracting markets, that maybe makes more sense. But in a market like crypto, where I think the opportunities are so large, there's going to be many winners. And it's just, as you already said, I think there's so many areas where we have common goals. And I think it's distracting. And frankly, part of the reason why crypto and blockchain have taken so long to hit a point of legitimacy, because we have people out there saying things that just aren't true. Hey, by the way, one more quick point, I'll turn it back to you. I know there's some journalists on this session, and I would just highlight that be careful, when you're hearing things, that these criticisms are, who are the alleged sources that these people say they have, and what's their motivation? What are they advocating for, and why? And there's just a lot of misinformation that we used to have to spend a lot of time combating that I thought we had moved past. And then over the weekend, I just was like, what happened? It's, back to the future.
Yeah, it's a new cycle, obviously. I'm going to take a new direction here. We have thousands of people connected from the XRP Ledger community. So maybe a few updates on what happened this year. We worked together with Ripple, XRP Commons, XRP Labs, and a user-based organization, the XAO to launch a new XRP Ledger Foundation. So a very direct question on that. What's your view on Ripple's role in the XRP ecosystem alongside the other organizations?
Yeah, so look, I'll start by saying that one of the things I think that some of the other L1s have done well is having an effective foundation infrastructure, if you will. The ETH Foundation clearly is an example. Solana Foundation, I think they've had a very positive impact on bringing new developers in and supporting builders, et cetera. And I think this is an area where the XRP community, the XRP family can and should do better. I'll give you, David, a huge pat on the back. I think XRP Commons has been really fantastic. I know you're still, relatively speaking, new, but I think it's certainly indication of what we think is important and the things we want to support here. So this new foundation, which obviously you're a part of as a supporter, that was launched in November of this past year. Great founding members with you, XRPL Labs, XAO, and Ripple, of course. And I think having a serious excuse me, having a serious commitment from a group of folks across the board to support the community, the ecosystem, to improve transparency on funding, to improve transparency on governance, and just creating more opportunities for the community to be represented are all kind of part of that.
I'll use the audience here to again send an invitation. I think everyone needs to understand what this new foundation is tailored for. Really, the mission is to future-proof the network, the protocol, but also to bring on new developers, support new use cases. And so the founding members are there just to create the conditions for the community to get together. And so either directly through the foundation or through the DAO, depending on who you are, what you want to contribute to, we're very welcoming. We really want to get the community together. And so I think everyone has a role to play. Ripple certainly has, but the other parties in the community already have a role to play. So jump in and see how you can contribute to it. And in that part, I think there's a lot of innovation that this new foundation can foster, bringing new core developers. I think there's been a lot of conversations, and I wanted to address it here. How do we bring on new core developers? How do we bring on new features to the XRP Ledger? A lot relied on efforts by Ripple, efforts by the XRP Labs, and we want more parties to be involved. So with that said, there's a bunch of new features that are about to be rolled out or are being discussed at the moment. So I'm curious to know from your perspective, what are the XRP amendments that you're excited by?
Well, like I was saying, agree with everything you just said. I think one of the things has been exciting that maybe could have commented on at the beginning is the pace of innovation on XRPL has really been picking up speed, and that is very gratifying, and I think creates lots of opportunities for everyone. A few amendments that I'll highlight that have recently passed. Well, I'll say in advance, I'm sure this will not be an exhaustive list, but a couple that certainly, I guess I'll highlight three. Price oracles, which are particularly important for stablecoin usage, are super critical. And Chainlink, many of you guys know, is providing oracle services for RLUSD on ETH. Actually, some of you know, I recently met with the CEO of Chainlink, Sergey, in DC, and I think there's certainly more we can and will do with them in the future. Another amendment is the AMM clawback, which also passed for RLUSD use. I think David Schwartz has talked about this, but the AMM is only as powerful as the assets that are available on it. And if you don't have a high quality liquid US dollar stablecoin, you have to have that in terms of it's really key for trading. The last one, which is one that certainly has been talked about at length in the X sphere. A few months ago, the Ripple X engineering team announced its intent to propose a spec to enable native programmability on the XRP ledger. I'm super excited about the possibilities here. I know that the team released a blog post yesterday outlining some initial thoughts and vetting different VM or virtual machine options, and certainly encourage everyone to take a look there.
Yeah, I haven't had time to read it, but I know Mayuka has been hard at work, so shout out to Mayuka and the team that is behind. I will probably drop a few other amendments that we are excited about. Oracles, clawback are definitely very important. I think in the line of sight that we have the lending protocol coming, that a lot of people are excited about, and we've been in discussion with people that are building on other chains that are really looking at what's happening on the lending protocol, because the minute it goes live,
that's kind of weird.
They want to get involved. They want to connect. They want to see how interoperable their solutions can be with the XRPL. The atomic batch XLS56D, I think, that will allow for monetization of applications on the XRPL is also a big one that I know a lot of people are waiting for. And I'll add maybe the XLS78D that hasn't got enough coverage, I think, is the subscription feature that will let builders launch subscription models on the XRPL. And that one has been led by Chris Dangerfield. I also wanted to give him a shout out for his work. So yeah, exciting time ahead. A lot of innovation happening. Hopefully the foundation will lead a lot of efforts in coordinating all the actors that are building new features. And now I want to be conscious of our time here. We still have time to go. So maybe changing gear to Ripple strategy and Ripple opportunities. What are, you mentioned it's been a 10-year journey. So, I'm curious to know what were your initial excitements and how has that evolved today?
So, it is, I'm coming up on my 10-year anniversary, and by coincidence, I had breakfast this morning with the gentleman who ran engineering in the earliest days of Ripple, guy named Chris Kannan, who's an all-star. And we spent some time reminiscing. And look, for me, joining Ripple, I think a lot of people want to be a part of putting their own dent in the universe, and whatever that looks like. It's a kind of quote from Steve Jobs years back. And the vision behind Ripple, and first meeting with Chris Larson, one of our co-founders, the vision around an internet of value is it resonated with me deeply. And, it was one of these things where you're like, okay, this makes sense. It makes the world a better place. And the challenge is, of course, when you talk about these big, impactful visions, is where do you start? Like, how do you get step one? And I've used the comparison of, every marathon, takes a first step. And the challenge is like getting the momentum moving in the right direction. And I think one thing that I talked about over breakfast is like the momentum now is stronger than it's ever been. And I think Ripple, as well as the XRP community, is in a stronger place than we've ever been. Look, I think everybody has felt the frustration, and I certainly chief amongst them, of the headwinds. But, look, from a whole bunch of different ways, I find that we're in this just unbelievable, powerful spot now. And 2025 really could be an amazing year. And I mean that. We talked yesterday about some of the new licenses we have. We have obviously invested a lot globally in licensing. We have over 60 licenses around the world. We're very focused in 2025 on some of the real world asset tokenization. We announced Ripple and Ondo Finance are working together around tokenized US treasuries and bringing those to the XRP ledger. I just think that, again, back to my macro point, people are still underestimating how, when the largest economy in the world shifts from negative to positive, how that's going to change some of these things. And, through a little bit of luck and a little bit of skill, Ripple finds ourselves in a really good position in that regard. And I think that certainly is catalyzing and positive for the whole XRP community.
Well, we also feel, very enthusiastic about what's coming ahead. And last year I was thinking exactly the same thing. Like, we've never been so close to the goal of making blockchain mainstream, and this year feels that we're 1,000 years ahead of what happened last year. So really moving forward, we're very confident in what's happening and what's going to unfold this year. I just see that we're closing to 25,000 people in the space. So thank you for connecting. A question that kept coming when we were preparing for this conversation was the different use cases between RLUSD and XRP. Maybe can you double click there and explain or summarize how do you see different individual use cases with one and the other?
Yeah. First of all, I think this is important to understand the difference because some misinformation, as again back to the tribalism point, some people I think misinterpreted our view. We remain completely committed to the XRP ecosystem for a whole bunch of reasons. It's an incredibly efficient blockchain, and obviously we own a lot of XRP. We are totally committed. As a reminder, XRP is the native token on the XRP ledger. It's required for gas, reserves, accounts of ledger. But simply put, XRP is needed to use the XRP ledger. For Ripple and how we use it in our go-to-market as a cross-border payments, we use it as a bridge asset. It's very, very, very fast and nearly free for kind of per transaction basis. And we use it globally, and where currency conversions are less popular, if there's less liquidity, and that way it can complement a stable coin. So moving to the other side, Ripple has used stable coins for years, and we were using Tether, we were using USDC. And as time went by, we kind of asked ourselves, well, given how we at one point we said publicly we were minting 20% of all USDC. And so we kind of asked ourselves, well, wait a minute, could we participate in this market? And I think while we probably will still use other technologies at various points, I think we felt like there's a real role for us to play here. And look, stable coins are required for on-chain payments. And as more and more assets get tokenized on the XRP ledger, I think stable coins are going to be required. And that's partly evidenced even by the Ondo announcement from earlier today.
Ooh, we brought up Ondo.
Well, we have still a lot to explore, and I think there's still a lot of education to do on the usage of RLUSD, and we've seen crazy things happening. People wanted to buy RLUSD for a large amount of money before they were announced. I think people should consider RLUSD as a standard stable coin, and we'll see the different use cases coming up nicely, and the institutions that will go towards one or the other will do that in accordance with regulation. And so there's more material about it on Ripple website, on XRPL Commons website, on XRPL.org website. So I recommend everyone who's interested in understanding the difference to go and read all the papers that were published earlier. We have maybe time for a last question. I'll go with this one. Maybe not everyone knows the peanut butter manifesto, so I'll just give a short story here. In 2006, while you were at Yahoo, you published a manifesto that has been leaked then to the press and is now known as the Peanut Butter Manifesto. And basically, at the time, you were asking for more focus, more accountability, and more innovation at Yahoo. And so my question here, do you think we're entering a moment where the whole blockchain community has recognized the need for more focus, more accountability, and more innovation?
So, like, I mean, this it dates me. I always feel old when this comes up now, but it was something that I'm a passionate guy. I like to get deeply involved in what I'm involved in. So at Yahoo, I felt like we were squandering this opportunity because people forget that Yahoo at one point was much bigger than Google. But I say this inside Ripple constantly because I think it's super important. Right? Yeah, make sure I'm still there. I thought I got dropped or something. All right, I think I'm still there. All right. So I say inside Ripple, look, sometimes people confuse activity for progress. It's a really important concept that, like, just because you're working hard on something doesn't mean you're moving the ball forward. And I think what happens in crypto, because there's so many compelling opportunities, there's so many bright and shiny objects, you have to pick and focus. And you have to be committed kind of through thick and thin. And when you go through the hype cycles of, first it was initial coin offerings, ICOs way back when, then it was NFTs. And now maybe it's meme coins. And I think Ripple has done a pretty good job, and I'm not saying they give us an A+, but we've done a good job of staying focused and not spreading ourselves thin, and really focusing on how do we make progress, not just for Ripple, but really for the whole community. And I have said it time and time again, like, if it's good for crypto, it's good for Ripple. And so part of the reason why I fought the SEC fight was we thought it was necessary for crypto at large, and it wasn't just about Ripple in that moment. So the Peter Manifesto, lives on. I hope we learn some lessons that we apply here at Ripple to make sure we are focused on the big picture and really putting our dent in the universe. So I will say, as we kind of wrap up my segment, I hugely appreciate all the engagement out here. And David, you've been an all-star. So pleased with the progress you've made at XRP Commons. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Brad. And more. This year, we're all in for more focus, more innovation. We'll be there for the community. Thank you, Brad. Have a great day. And I think the mic goes back to the Ripple X team. Follow us on X if you want more information about what Commons does and how you can engage with us. And I'll see you around.
Thank you, David Bachiri, Brad Garlinghouse, and Marcus Infanger for this awesome opening session. Hope everybody enjoyed that one. We're going to continue here with the innovation spotlight here in the EMEA session, and we will get exciting projects up to speak about their developments, recent involvement with the XRP ledger, and hear what they're up to in 2025.
Yeah, this will be fun. Can you hear me okay?
Can you loud and clear?
Awesome. Yeah, super excited for this. Do you guys want to do maybe a little round of intros before we start bringing people up?
Sounds good. You want to start?
So it looks like they're going to be bringing projects up.
Hey everyone, I'm Bias Goose. I work in the developer relations team here at Ripple. Been here for 3 years. Yeah, super excited to talk to some projects. And yeah, let's pass it to Vat.
Yeah, I'm Vet. I'm one of the co-founders of XRP Cafe and a long-time community member, run infrastructure for the XRPL, and do all things XRPL. Big enthusiast and very, very happy to co-host here with you together. And we have Hazard Cookie.
Hazard.
Hey, good morning. Sorry, my audio cut out there, so I'm just now catching in. But my name is Hazard Cookie, and I work on the DevRel team at Ripple. Been here for about 2.5 years, I think. And previously, my background was in smart contract development. So I'm excited to be here and learn more about some projects today.
Yeah, this will be great. So we'll bring some projects up.
I don't know. This became a shill session now.
Just if you don't make it up in this session, there is another session later.
It went straight from Brad Garlinghouse speaking to straight chill your project
in this one. So just be
it's
aware.
Became a chill and chill space. Chill and chill.
Trying or message us.
Perfect.
So I think Brad's actually done talking. To be honest with you guys, I think Brad's done for the day. Do you keep the identity disclosed? For what reason?
Hey, Credify. How's it going?
Hello, hey guys, pleasure to be here. Thanks for the opportunity and the invite.
Yeah, it looks like
yeah, it's going great. Loved what I heard in the previous session, and we're really excited to be building with you. Just FYI to all the listeners here.
Bitcoin is
Credify is
$3
a project which has aimed from the beginning for the past 4 years to bring traditional financial instruments.
I told you guys it would, dude. I told you it would. Don't sleep on NVIDIA
for the past year now. So we're currently updating and revamping our platform, our lending platform on XRPL, and yeah, we're basically introducing several different financial instruments, combining tokenization, using tokenization, tokenized assets as collateral, bundling them up, and yeah, a lot of exciting and let's say creative innovation is happening as we speak, and we're once again really happy to be building it with you guys. Thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah, this is awesome. You mentioned you're bringing some different financial instruments to the XRPL. Can you tell us more about it?
Yes, definitely. Well, we are basically, our expertise is in credit risk assessment and credit evaluation. So we are tokenizing it. We are bringing different forms of debt financial assets completely on chain, where people can actually achieve great passive income and also have exposure towards the real world asset sector. So, yeah, if you want to learn more, you can visit us at credify.io or just visit us on our Twitter page. But overall, our aim is to bring everything which is used in the traditional financial sphere on chain so that anyone from anywhere can access it. And I think XRPL is the right chain to do it.
So I'm very interested, Credify, because I see also you are all about, of course, peer-to-peer lending and borrowing. Is there any plans for the upcoming XRP Ledger lending and borrowing protocol for you to look further into that?
Yes, definitely. We are actually in contact with a couple of your colleagues, and we are in discussions of implementing and
I would agree.
participating in that as well. We are also thinking.
You guys let me know if you
and
want me
we have
to
discussed
if you want me
something which
to
we're
move on, I'll
call-
move on.
Which at
If you want to
Credify
hear
we
the chill
call
and chill, we
NFT
can hear the chill and
corporate
chill, or we can
bonds,
jump
which
into
is
some other stuff if you
again
want.
a
You let me
form
know.
of a debt instrument which is issued by financial institutions. So and it is collateralized by their credit portfolios. So
Yeah, tokenization with XRP
yeah,
is
it's
huge.
I think it's
That
we're
is true.
just
That is a big
starting
thing.
in terms of the opportunities which blockchain brings on the
Move on,
table,
move on. Pull up
especially in
charts. All
terms
right,
of
we can do that.
financial
All right,
instruments.
let's leave this bad boy. All right. So as you guys know, Brad Garlinghouse, Brad Garlinghouse did speak. He didn't really say anything that we hadn't already known. The cool thing was that he actually said that he spoke to the president, and just knowing that he actually spoke with, we knew that he spoke with good old Trump. But it's good to hear that they're on the same page of trying to bring a crypto reserve versus just that of a Bitcoin reserve. And so it is kind of cool to hear that. I think that that's a lot. If you guys, I put up a little tweet here earlier. Where'd it go here? I think it was Crypto Rubber put it up here, and it was where's it? Right here. It said World Liberty is buying 4.7 million more, so they have 388 million in ETH, 66 million in wrapped Bitcoin, and they have a list of all these, including Link, Tron, USDT, and he basically said right here, Donald Trump will only announce a strategic crypto reserve whenever he has enough. And as I told you guys, World Liberty Finance will become the MicroStrategy of the decentralized space. That's honestly what I believe right now. I think that they're going to take over the space and act and use it as if the same way that MicroStrategy is using it right now in leveraging, and that's just what I believe. But this is a true statement right here, and I couldn't believe more of how the strategic crypto reserve could benefit the entire crypto space, not just one asset, and that of Bitcoin. So I think by having everyone coming into the pie, having a piece of the pie, just makes it better for the entire crypto community. So that's just my personal opinion, honestly. So nothing mentioned about the case. No, there's nothing mentioned about the case. Brad Garlinghouse maybe spoke for 20 minutes, maybe at the most, and then he was pretty much done. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit more. And then it kind of turned into a chill and chill space where they're going to talk about projects and stuff like that, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. I think if you're into that kind of stuff, like go for it. You know what I mean? But I think what we were really there for was to hear Brad speak. And it's pretty crazy that he ran into Hinman at the crypto event, right? As you guys know, Hinman was the one that's kind of made this whole thing happen with determining that ETH was a commodity, not a security, and in the Hinman decision. And then the SEC said, we don't know if the Hinman, and it also had the Hinman ruling in there. And that's what caused the uproar within the SEC, is that they didn't really believe what Hinman was saying was that this was a security, because they felt that Hinman was actually bought out by that of Ethereum. So there's a whole history with that whole thing. And it's pretty crazy to see. Yo, what's up, Jam? What's going on, guys? Yeah, I just want to say what's up to everyone here. Appreciate you guys all being here today. I did jump on early. I was a little late to the game, but we got here. We're here. There wasn't a whole lot unveiled with Brad Garlinghouse. If anyone's just coming into the stream here, he just basically talked about the drama that happened this weekend with the Bitcoiners. Felt like it was 2017, 18 all over again, which it kind of was. Bitcoin kind of rules the roost type of deal. And then just talked about sort of the future of RLUSD, which again is something we already knew. It was cool for people to actually hear from Brad himself of what XRP's role is in the entire ecosystem. Something that we continue to talk about here on the channel is, when you have RLUSD is strictly just a stable coin that you can move assets into, or you could use to tokenize an asset, meaning that you can use that money to then buy an asset and then move it across the XRPL. So there's a lot of cool things with that. It is cool to see that the XRPL community is growing. So you have the first ledgers out there that you can buy meme coins on. There are projects out there that are launching to create launch pads and marketing places for NFTs. Like, it is cool that they're actually starting to grow. As you guys know, PancakeSwap, you can see one of the people up here, I think his name was Bias Goose. He actually, it says right here, he built PancakeSwap. So that's actually pretty cool. And then he made an exchange over here called GMX out of Brazil. So, obviously this guy is a big developer in the space, and he now works for Ripple, which is cool. But you'll see that you'll see it as XRP created smart contracts on the XRP. So XRP the ledger never had smart contracts. And so just recently, probably in the last, I don't know, maybe less than a year, XRP launched smart contracts. They made an update to the blockchain, and they allowed for smart contracts to be created on the XRPL. And so now you can go over there and you could you could drop NFTs. You can go over there and you could build your own token, which is what we see out there. They never had that before. And so that's where I talked about everyone talks about XRP being a token. And yeah, it was a token for a really long time. But then when they allowed the smart contracts to be dropped on there, they now moved into the realm where XRP is now a coin, because you're using XRP now to fuel the first ledger or just the ledger in general. And so that's kind of where XRP went from a token to a coin in that aspect. So that's kind of where my thoughts were with that. I did try to explain that, because some people were, people were like, hey, how is it, the internet says it's a token, how is it a coin? But just from that definition, that's how it became that. And that's awesome. I mean, that's what we want. I mean, you want XRP to be that. You want XRP to be used in that capacity. And that's also what caused XRP to spike, where it was all the projects coming over there and creating those smart contracts. And you can see even today, right now, we can go back and look at Dex Screener here and see that there's still a large amount of volume coming in from the XRP. Well, give me a second here. Let me close some of these down here. I have too many tabs open. And Dex Screener is a little finicky as is anyways. Let me get my head out of the way here. But you can see right here, if we go down to the XRPL, I mean, there's roughly about 15 million in 24-hour trade volume coming through the XRPL. And the Phoenix crypto is still the #1 crypto out here, sitting at a $24 million market cap. It's not the largest, as you can see right here. Some of these other ones have more market cap, but this is the most heavily traded ones. But you can see that's where they're at right now, which again is pretty cool, right? These are meme coin realms, things like that. And so, this is a very small, this is still a very small blockchain, because it's just new. Everything's new about it. So we just had to thank Oxen. Great insight as usual. I appreciate you, Crypto Zeno. Is there any way to invest onto World Liberty Finance? No, I don't think they have a token or anything like that. So my name is a token before changing XRP. Stewart A speaking later today. I wonder what he'll say. Oh yeah, I guess that'd be cool if he speaks later today. We'll jump in if anyone else speaks. We'll jump back into the community day stuff, because I think they're probably gonna have breaks in between. Carrie, thanks so much for being a member for 1 month, dude. 1 month membership for Dave. He's missing out. Thanks so much. And awesome. Welcome to 1 month as a member. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, dude. Yes, there is a pre-sale. Yes, there is a pre-sale. I've talked about it before. Vigo. Carrie, thanks so much for gifting 5 memberships to the A team. Heck yeah. If Carrie gifted you a membership, please say thank you. And yeah, appreciate it a ton. And those 5 new members, welcome, my friend. They have a WLF pre-sale. Oh, they have a World Liberty Finance do they really have a pre-sale for it? Oh, I didn't know there was a are you sure it's a legit pre-sale? Not like some fake pre-sale. Thanks for the member, Carrie. Yeah, that's awesome. CryptoZeno. Welcome. I didn't know they had a pre-sale going. So you gotta be careful with that. I don't know where the sources are. We could probably find it. Let's see, World Liberty. I don't even know. Do they even have a Twitter? World Liberty Financial. That's right here. World Liberty. Yeah, let's see here. Oh yeah, they're gonna relaunch for the sale. Please be patient while our team works to relaunch the sale. Oh, so they're gonna be coming up for a sale. 20%. They sold 20% of their token. Damn. All right. Get it. That's pretty badass. World Liberty does have a token pre-sale, but only for institutions and accredited investors. That's right. I do remember that now. Now that you say that. So yeah, average Joes like us can't get into it. Appreciate that, Oswaldo. No, I feel jilted, bro. So that's kind of where it's at. You can see XRP is coming down. It hit roughly up here this morning around 321, and now slightly coming down to about 317 at the time right now. So Ripple and the civil actions against it have been deleted from the SEC website. That's pretty badass. Edbert. Also, would you consider going to the XRP event in Vegas? There's a conference coming up. Maybe do a vlog. You know, it's funny. Big Watch actually sent this to me. I think it's in May, right? Is it in May? And I considered it. I think it'd be kind of cool to do. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I think the XRP community is huge, and it's a huge benefit, and very well could be a good spot to just go and hang out and do some live streams. I did think about it. I just haven't ever pulled the trigger on it yet. So, yeah, you can see what they're buying, dude. They pushed it on. If you want to, you can go follow World Liberty right here on X. And again, there's a whole thing here. You can actually go in and you can go into their website here, and you can track everything out there. It's not hidden. It's on the blockchain, and you can see that a lot of people actually go out here and track these wallets and see what's actually going in there and everything like that. So the only thing is, I'm not a fan of this guy. I'll admit, dude. He's one of the people I'm not a fan of. I just feel like he has, like, I don't know. The whole Tron thing kind of throws me off a little bit, but that's the only downside to it. But chain links obviously heavily supported, which again is something that I think a lot of people should consider being a part of their portfolio for sure. But yeah, WorldCoin, you can go follow them, and then you can go into their website here, and you can track a lot of things in here. So you can see the token right here. I live in the US. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So you have to connect wallet, create a wallet. Maybe you can buy it. Shoot. 5 cents, 1 LF, 25 total sales, 25 billion. So the sale is almost over. I wonder if you can actually buy it. Let's see. Let's actually play around with it. Let's go MetaMask. Connect. Sign a message. Okay, I'll sign a message. Tell you too, I shouldn't even click on this shit. Dude, I gotta verify this before I start freaking clicking on this shit. I'm just like degenning right now. Totally just degenning live on stream, not even like verifying, just like clicking on stuff. Yes, because of ongoing SEC case. This seems sus. I know. I was like, I just started clicking on stuff left and right. But you can go see right here where they've actually done. So you can actually see where the latest buys are. So this is what you were talking about. You just show more. It shows you everything that you want to know, plus the transactions that have been made. So if you want to see them, you can click on it and see what transactions have been made. So yeah, I hold a nice bag of XRP. Let's see here. Cancel. Austin going rogue. Yeah, I totally just went off the freaking rails right there. Dude. I was just going for it, Marty. I got a little, that little degen came out like real quick there. Like, oh crap. All right. It said connect wallet. Okay, I can connect wallet. Whenever I see sites like this, I browse them with the Docker image that hidden from the local state. Okay. Yeah, I kind of went a little crazy right there. How late is Brad gonna be doing the community Ripple thing? Good question, Liam. I don't know if he's done. I think that they tried to position it in a time frame where he speaks, and so I don't know if he's like completely done or not. To be honest with you, let's go back and see what's going on here. They are so yeah, they're still talking about. They're obviously still talking about the different projects. So when this changes and like say Stuart or someone else comes up here, I'll go back into it. How's that? That would be a good deal. But yeah, the market overall is not looking too bad. We did have a nice little comeback today. You guys can see. I mean, everyone was freaking out about Nvidia, and it's already starting to make a comeback here. Let me go back to these. It's still coming, it's still down, but I mean, it is starting to come back up, right? Slowly coming down, but it's going to start coming back up. Do not sleep on Nvidia. Like the stream, y'all. Appreciate that. Thank you. Good to see you, Linda. Seiko Hunt's in the house. Thank you. Hitting that like. Thank you, Seiko. Do you see AuzSOME wallet, and do you know anything about the trust line? No, I don't know anything about the trust line, and it used to be the AuzSOME wallet, but now it's the Shaman wallet, I think is how you say it, or the Shaman wallet, I think. But yeah, people like it. From what I understand, WLF will be locked for at least a year after the launch. Austin, you know better than to click random links. The DJ came out. I told you, dude. I have a question about the Pure Wallet pre-sale. How will we receive the Pure Wallet tokens? It'll get airdropped to your wallet, dude, Andrew. So when the project launches, they'll airdrop you tokens. So they'll just go straight to your wallet. You don't have to pay any gas fees. You don't have to claim them. Nothing. They'll just show up in your wallet, and then you'll be ready to rock and roll, dude. That's how easy it is. Please ignore some typos. I'm using voice chat. No problem, bud. Also, Ripple and the civil action against it have been deleted from the SEC's website. Dude, that's badass, dude. That is so cool to hear, Silver Beast. Yeah, that is some good new information right there. Austin, don't listen to these fools. Keep it real. Just keep saying Nvidia. He said Yahoo used to be bigger than Google. That's a hint right there. Yeah, Yahoo used to be huge, right? I still remember those days, like Yahoo, Ask Jeeves. Remember Ask Jeeves used to be big too? Yeah, it's pretty funny, man. Dimitri, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Welcome, my friend. And yeah, Dimitri, thank you so much for being here. And that's awesome, dude. There's one question here. It said, hi, Austin. How are you? I presume you get this question often, but I'll have a life. I would say I've been saving like a G madman of late. What 5K XRP give financial freedom in 5 to 10 years? I can never guarantee financial freedom, but I mean, it's definitely going to put you in a better scenario than where you're at today. That's for sure, Kev. Had a family member sell 90% of his XRP over the weekend. I told him to send it to me, and I'd pay him the pennies he sold. Did he take you up on it? Yeah, Yahoo back in the day, dude. Yeah, I'm with you. That's where I used to do too. Yahoo. I still actually use Yahoo for fantasy football. Ask Jeeves. Yeah, I just dated myself when I said Ask Jeeves, right? Who was old enough to remember AOL? Dude, the dial-up was, I mean, that was like the Napster days, bro. You're doing through AOL dial-up and then doing Napster on the side. My Yahoo email disintegrated. No, he had already sold. Oh, got you. Love the group. Let's get after it. Let's get after it. Heck yeah, nomadic crypto. 5K Should have been out to 50 cents. That would have been 50K coins. Yeah. Did the XRP talk already happen, or is it still going? It's still going, but they're actually just talking. They're just talking about projects out here. So there's different projects that have come on to talk about like their project on the XRPL. So I just paused it because, you know, it's basically just turned into a shill and chill. It went from what is it, like 25,000 listeners to 14K. So I mean, like literally 11,000 people dropped off after Brad Garlinghouse was speaking. So you still use Hotmail? That's crazy, dude. I still have Yahoo as my main address. I do. It's one of my main addresses too, dude. I have Google and I have Yahoo. I had AOL CD for the free minutes, dude. Those CDs were wild, dude. Every month you get a CD, dude. My parents had like stacks of CDs from that. A friend placed limited order by phone on Coinbase a few minutes ago and canceled when it had not filled. Coinbase charged over 3% on the canceling of the order. Damn, really? That never happens to me. That's never really happened to me. So we get in here, we can see that H bar is still doing pretty well over the last 4 hours. You know, it's coming up and down, but I mean, it's looking good, starting to average itself out. We're trying to get back up here to the 3.3. That'd be a nice little area to find some support up here, right around the 3.3 or the 3.2 area. XLM's looking pretty good, still building out of its hole that it fell into. Again, trying to find a nice level of support up here around the 42. XRP obviously looking great. Busted through this 312 position right here, which we knew was a stronghold last night when we got off. It got rejected for a few hours right here, and then now it's slowly creeped up. It went all the way up to $3.21, and now it's falling back down to 317. So yeah, things are looking good for a lot of these projects right now, coming out of the hole that was created. So yeah, super excited about that. Let's see here. All right, good. Just checking to see if Fan made it to the school with the girls. You know, got to make sure the luggage made it to school okay. So all looks good. I'm old as heck. Got back in 286 days. Nvidia is a good price. I say Shopify up 8% today. Nice. Like the stream, y'all. No parenting on a stream on the stream. That's Adam. You know me, man. Got to make sure the prized possessions make it to school today. Leave us on dial-up, people. Dude, dial-up was wild, bro. Dial-up was crazy, dude. Appreciate you. Like the stream. KXYO is pumping due to the announcement. What announcement was it, Katrina? Yeah, a lot of people here on the A team definitely got into XYC. That's a different one. That's a different one. What the hell is that one? Is that Onx? That's an Onx coin. XYC, is that like some other crypto? XYC or XYO? XYO? I don't even know what that is. It's up 50% though, so kudos to anyone that got in on that thing. Juan Jorge, dude, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Welcome, my friend. It's not available on Coinbase. It's Nvidia is a stock. You can buy it on the Nasdaq. So you'd have to go buy it on the Nasdaq, which is like go download like Charles Schwab. Just got here for Austin with the juicy news. Just got here, Austin. Any juicy news? Not really. There was no juicy news. They were just talking about everything else. I know, right? That was the worst. Unplugging the internet. No, you should not sell, and you should not be accumulating on red days. True. The landline yelling words. I know. Oh, you got a little XYO? Okay, Linda. Okay. Linda's in for the XYO. You guys are little degens today. Okay, I see you. I see some degeness. Joel, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Welcome, my friend. And again, anyone that got gifted membership or has became a member of the channel, realize you can jump over into the Discord where a lot of us are over there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, talking and chatting about everything and anything related to crypto and some other things that, if you want to have, there's other unfiltered chats and stuff like that people can jump into. AOL, you got mail? Yeah, you got mail. So did they drop the case? No, Dakota, they did not drop the case. I longed XRP 20X. Would I survive today? Yeah, you'll survive. It depends on where you bought, where your long position's at. I know, right, Jason? that was the funny part, man. That was the best one. Age, sex, location. Austin, did you broadcast the messaging on Discord yesterday evening to all members checking in? Did I broadcast a message on Discord yesterday? What do you mean, Eric? Did I broadcast a message? Oh, yeah, I did. I went over how to set up a non-custodial wallet. So yeah, I did do like a broadcast on there. So yeah, I did do that. Nvidia going up. Nvidia, yeah, it's looking pretty good today. Let's go to the hour. Yeah, the hour is looking good. I mean, we knew that this is. I mean, this is a huge sell-off, guys. Like, you know what I mean? This is not a normal dip. Like, this is a big sell-off. I mean, we're talking roughly, you know, you're talking 24% down on one of the one of the best stocks in the game across the world. What's up, Damien? I'll shout out your boy Damien. What's up, Damien? Damn it, I'm over here holding XCN and Justin Sun caused problems. Uh-oh. Did XCN go down because of Justin Sun? I say we're gonna go pull back on the 4 hour. All right, let's take a look. We shall see. Where'd it go? Let's go up here to XRP 318. Let's go to the 4 hour. Oops. Yeah, we're definitely in the over purchase territory for sure. On XRP, you can see right there, we're in over purchase territory. The 12 hour is working its way up. So again, this could continue on the 12 hour at least, but the 4 hour definitely could hiccup. But I mean, day chart's still working its way down. Render is getting flat. I just realized Nvidia's Intel's 2000. Remember the day Intel dropped majority? Yeah. Austin, thanks for clarifying in Discord last night that it's okay to tag you with any questions. Yeah, dude, feel free, man. Appreciate you asking. But yeah, feel free to ask, anytime. But I'm probably going to be on. I don't know. I don't know if they're stream, like what their plan is for this community space. I thought it was going to be like them talking about. I thought it was going to be like Brad Garlinghouse and them all talking about. I didn't realize it was going to turn into like a chill and chill. So what I'll probably do, guys, is I'll probably hear in about 30 minutes. I'll probably jump off, and then I'll recreate my 10 o'clock space, just so that it's not clickbaiting people, like thinking that I'm broadcasting the Brad Garlinghouse. That's sort of what my thumbnail is. So I'll probably end up doing that, and I'll jump back on the space around 10 o'clock, just so that people can come in at the normal scheduled time. As you guys know, my normal scheduled time is 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So yeah. Sorry for the typo in the name. Oh no, you're good, dude. Sell of rumor is a deep seek used. Yeah, I know they used the NVIDIA AI. So why the sell off? I think people are just emotional. There was an article that came out talking about how the emotional. It was just basically a big emotional trade. I would agree. I'm not the same, David. You probably think I just subscribed today for the live stream. No, I'm hooked up XRP Army all the way. All right, David. No, you're good, man. It's fine. And even if the other David came back in, he's welcome. Like I said, it was more just fun. You're good, bro. Not all Davids are the same David. You're ordering your Ledger wallet today. Okay, it's nice, dude. Damn, bro. You got it 3 years ago. Holy crap, dude. It's past 10. No, I'm talking 10 Pacific Standard Time, bro. 10 Pacific Standard Time. On Coinbase, only provided cancel limited order, but I clicked advanced order button and it showed up. All right. Where's Grumpy Dave? Dave's not here, man. I got to create like a little Dave meme, dude. That's funny right there. That's actually pretty funny. That's like, that cracks me up, man. Too funny. Where's Dave? I don't know, dude. Where's Grumpy Dave at? Ripple and the civil action isn't against it. It's been deleted. Yeah, that's the cool part. It's been deleted. Yeah, I have to check that out. Let's go to the SEC. Let's see here. Well, this one I'm still seeing. That's the whistleblower. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Juan, dude, thanks so much for gifting 5 memberships to the A team. If Juan gifted you a membership, please say thank you to Juan. And those 5 new members, welcome to the A team. Appreciate you guys being here, dude. Thank you so much. Morning, A team. Click away, Austin. What's up? What's up, Graham? I have a little XYO. Haven't checked it. Nice. Yeah, and again, Juan, thanks so much for gifting 5 memberships to the A team. Appreciate you guys a ton. And those 5 new members, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'll be streaming like basically 2 hours from now. We need Gary's face with blonde hair on it and call him Dave. Done. Yeah, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is my normal scheduled time. Possible Ripple could be stabilizing the price. Yeah, it could, since they own a lot. That they very well could. Highway Nikki. Every time my girlfriend and kids lie, I'm telling them I'm going to ask Jeeves. 4-hour prediction. Well, it looks like the 4 hours definitely in overpurchase territory right here, but I mean, that doesn't mean a whole lot. It could do something like this, but usually when the 4 hour goes up, we do come back down. So, something that you have to watch out for. I mean, you could do something like this where we come over and then come back down, but realize that there is going to be some momentum. They'll probably come back down. Looks like we have some strong area of support here. We're at the 236 area, which is right around this 317 mark or 311, 312. So it could come back down to this 312. So again, just be patient. Don't FOMO into these positions and stuff like that, okay? Why is XCC taking a dump? I think it's probably just because it's been oversold, dude. I mean, probably been over. I mean, this thing is XCN's been going on a freaking run. I mean, everyone's been talking about it for it feels like a month, and made a lot of money off of it. And unfortunately, one person's going to buy the top, and a lot of people that bought on the hype are going to get dumped on, and that's kind of what's happening right now. As you can see, that's the name of the game, dude. Unfortunately. What's up, 18? What's up, Vincible? Oh, that's awesome, OPF. Welcome. And again, if you got gifted a membership, you can definitely join the Discord now. I appreciate you to like the stream. I'm getting the Dave jokes. I must be late to the party. Oh, we had a guy come in, Dave, yesterday, and he was just really angry. Like he just started off the stream just mad for some reason. And so it just kind of that became a joke. And so the Dave, so I was just basically saying that when people were gifting memberships, and I kept saying, hopefully Dave got one so that he could be a part of the A team. And that was the joke, dude. So yeah, it came in yesterday, David. A salty guy, yeah, right here. A salty guy yesterday, angry and stuff. Yeah, it's all just, it was fun. But there's a lot of Daves in the A team. That's the funny part. You're not the only David. There's like 5 Davids in the A team. And Linda actually is not David. I just want to throw that out there. I'm not Dave. That's actually where it all started, which is hilarious. That's so funny, dude. Salty Dave meme coin. That's so funny. So yeah, it's nothing against you, dude. It's a whole nother scenario that came in. All right, Intrigue, send it over. If you made a Dave meme, you gotta send it over. Apparently Solana being suppressed by Binance and Coinbase. Very well could. They're probably trying to hold it down from getting David. Hey, David coming in hot with the $10 donation. Dave, thank you so much for the $10 to the channel. Appreciate you a ton. And you are not the Dave, David. You are not the Dave that we're talking about. And I do appreciate that a ton, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's hilarious. How do you know if someone gifted you a membership? You'll have a Dogecoin next to your name. There will not be an announcement of the lawsuit ending, making no sense to plan a gala weeks ago. Yeah, I'm with you, Rich and Mill. Davis turned a new leaf. There are not the Daves. These are not the Daves you're looking for. Yeah. SEC Rowan looks to be deleted off their website. Yeah, that's what they're saying, Darren. That's some good news. What's the sell wall and stuff looking like? We can actually take a look at that. Let's take a look at Coinbase here. Coinbase. Solana is not the surprise. It's actually already to Trump coin was exit for Sol Wells. Y'all buying tops of Sol. Yeah, Solana took. I mean, dude, I couldn't believe how bad Coinbase was. So you can see right here around 314 is a pretty decent wall. You're talking roughly about 1 million, maybe 500,000. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, look at the freaking sell wall over here at 325. Gosh, dang, dude, you're talking almost what, $2 million right there. Not a whole lot. The buy wall is actually pretty. I mean, it's gotten less and less and less, but the sell wall is huge, dude. From on this 325 is crazy sell wall at 325. The biggest wall right here is around the 350 marker. So nothing too crazy right now. Cardano's fine, dude. I just think it's a slow mover. What are you mad about, Wild Dog? Which one are you mad about still? I'm still mad about that. Austin couldn't do anything for an hour. What is it, Big Dog or Wild Dog? What did I miss? Austin, where do you get those graph tables with growth percentage by the month in previous bull cycles? Are you talking about what I guess which one are you talking about? There's a lot that that you can pull from last bull cycles and stuff like that. But what is I guess I'd have to figure out what you're asking. I don't know if I know what you're asking. You're talking like historic? Are you talking historical stuff like this? This is on CoinGlass. I think this is what you're talking about. So I'll just put it up here and you let me know if that's what you're talking about. This is on CoinGlass. Let's see here. Did you see the report somewhere? No. Austin, your views on Trump coin? I mean, I hold it. I'm here for the cause. What's up, Big Dog? When we couldn't sell or buy because of Solana. Oh yeah, dude. That sucked butt, dude. That was horrible, dude. XCM bouncing crazy today. Yeah. Yo, if anyone needs help with buying the Pure Wallet tokens, let me know in the Discord, and Tree can also help. Yeah, definitely. If that's what you got. Yeah. Appreciate you guys helping out over there. Yeah, there's definitely a pre-sale going on for Pure Wallet. Just if anyone's interested, feel free to let me know. Roman Atwood was buying memes and he wasn't too happy about the transaction, all pending after 6 hours. Yeah, I forgot about Roman Atwood, dude. I know he sort of stepped away. Friendly reminder that if anyone gets out of line in the chat, we are going to pull David on you. Yo, Austin, you think someone will bail out? Save the guac? I don't know. It's a good question. Dave is a legend. Dave is a legend now. Yes, officially. Much love. Oh, dude. 9:43 p.m. Wow, dude. Well, welcome. Hold off on Salty Dave meme coins. He'll want royalties. XYO is going crazy. Great channel. Honest thoughts, important news, and no crazy hype. Yeah, Rich and Mill. I try not to do any hype. But hey guys, I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get ready. I got one thing I got to do before the stream starts. I'll be back on here at 10 a.m. So we're gonna be back on here in about 1.5 hours. So 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, my normal stream time. So please make sure that you guys come back here. Can you give a clarification on the Pure Wallet? I got ETH moved into my Robinhood wallet. I know you vested a bit. Love the concept of the wallet. Yeah, Parker, we'll definitely talk about that. And if you want to come over to the Discord, feel free to come over to Discord if you want to talk about the Pure Wallet pre-sale. Again, it is a pretty pretty cool wallet that's coming out. So we could definitely talk about that over there. And I'll definitely be jumping back here at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We can talk more about it there too. So with all that, thank you guys so much for being here. And we'll definitely do some more coverage on the XRP thing. I thought it was going to be a little bit more, but unfortunately it was not. So with all that, love you guys a ton. We'll see you guys in about an hour and a half. So peace out. I'll end the stream this time. Dude's in the chat.